5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve.
All right. Here we are. Happy Friday, everybody. It's 10 o'clock on the east coast of Florida, 10:01 to be exact. I don't know what everybody's planning. I have a great weekend planned. I want to thank my friend Paul Rogers. We were out at the Cutting Room in Manhattan last night. Got to check out Edward Rogers, who is just amazing, along with several other acts, which I don't have their names in front of me, but they were all killer. The guitar player for the Straubs has a new band, and I'm remiss in my host duties. I don't have the stuff, but uh, there's not a bad seat in the house at that place, and it's really great. We're going to have everybody, our usual suspects here today. We have our musical guest, Donna Frost, will be with us in the second segment. We have, of course, Jules and Irish and myself and Mike. And the gang's all here. So let's see what Julie's doing down in Florida today. I think she's got cooler weather than I do. Hey, baby, look at the hat. Woo,
Hey, huh?
man.
Yeah, you got with earbuds on. It fits perfectly. Those
Oh, look
headphones,
at
man,
that.
pesky headphones.
Yes. I've got to get my earbuds in for sure. Those things are much healthier with a hat.
Yeah, seriously. So yes, thank you, Judy, and everybody at Gone Country Hats. I love it. It's so cool.
That's right. Like, if you and everybody feels better in a hat, good hat, good pair of boots, whatever suits you. So it's interesting, our first musical
Mm-hmm.
guest. I think she's one of my first victims. I mean, guests.
Poor
She was
thing.
on my show before you even came around the show, and the poor girl had to suffer through my not only skillful tech programming, and then my witty banter and repartee, which was just horrendous. I'd look at the camera like this. Oh, hi, I'll go do my show now. It was so awful. I looked at some of the old bits last night, and I was like, God, they're laughable. They're fun, actually. I don't feel any self consciousness because they're
Oh, that's
rather
good.
innocent. It's like a virgin, on the first night. You don't hold them accountable. You could see
I'll
the
take your
tears
word
of
for that.
stress. No comment. No comment. I'm not looking for 70 virgins. Just a few very well skilled young ladies now. I'm a happily settled down guy, and I don't know what I'd do with a 20-year-old now. It'd be like chasing a car. You bite the tire and you get your head run over. And I've already done that a few times, so I don't think I need to revisit that. So tell me, what's going on in Tampa? What do you got going on this weekend? You got some new love slave or something you're working on?
No, I have no love slaves that I'm working on, but thank you for asking.
Well,
No, I've yes.
have you gotten any pictures from potential love slaves
No,
lately?
not in the last week. So that's kind of quieted down, I'm afraid. Yeah, no new
Hmm.
dick pics, but that's all good. It's been raining and crappy here. Of course,
Okay.
that's summer in Florida, and that's what it is. It rains part of the
Yes.
time, and the rest of the time it's humid. So either way, you're
Yes,
wet.
indeed.
You're always wet.
In other words, you're moist.
Yes, you're moist and dripping wet,
Sort of like
all
the
head to toe.
armpits. It was like walking around
Mm-hmm.
the city last night. It was like 100 degrees at 1 in the morning. It felt awful. But,
Mm-hmm.
here I am. I'm complaining, hell, we could go on. Look at is Irish complaining? Is Mike complaining? Well, maybe he will be shortly. But
I just
good
got out of
morning,
the gym, so I'm
gents.
definitely moist and misty.
Oh, moist and misty.
Oh, you're just looking so good there,
Woo.
big boy. Oh my
You
God.
are.
Oh, come on,
I pick
Irish,
things up and
stop
I put
it.
them down.
God, you're
Irish.
looking pretty butch today, Mike. I'm telling
Stop
you.
it, stop it, Irish. You're
Mike,
killing
stop. You're gonna make me blush.
Stop.
All right, gentlemen. We're going to get a whole raft of letters from people complaining about us now, or Julie will get some bizarro dick shot with wires in it,
I already had that one.
Well,
Already
we
had
have
that
big.
one.
It's kind of cool, right? We have a whole candy selection. We have Big Daddy candy. Jules can be a bit of honey. I'm a peppermint wheel, and we got the old Sour Patch Kid over here.
it. Oh,
Holy shit!
Holy
Irish.
shit.
All right, man. And Mike,
Holy
what kind of
shit, man.
candy are you? What kind of candy is Mike, Irish? I'm going to address
Definitely
that
a
to you.
Sour Patch Kid, but I don't know if we can. It should be a more mature version, like a Sour Patch Pop.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my
Sour
God.
Patch.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm a Big Daddy candy, big bar of Belgian
You're like the
chocolate.
all-star bag with the candy that you eat half the bag and the other half is peppermint wheels, which is where I come in.
Oh,
And
okay.
Jules is definitely a bit honey.
Oh, baby.
Oh, well,
Ooh.
thank you.
She
Ooh.
is sweet like honey. Ooh.
Oh,
Get
well,
some Barry
that's so
White.
kind of you, gentlemen.
All right.
Yeah, here, do my trick.
I wonder if Facebook would flag us. I wonder if Facebook would flag us if we got old soundtracks from porn movies in the 70s from the Bush era.
We got enough musicians.
Well, Ron
we can make
Jeremy's
our
probably
own.
going to. Ron Jeremy will probably be selling his for legal expenses now. So
Poor Ron.
I think
Ron.
I've heard that he's going to auction off his Johnson and have it stuffed, and that way he can pay his legal fees.
Oh my God.
Can you see
Oh
that
my
thing
God.
at Christie's auction in New York?
No.
Some dour old, one of the ladies.
Hey,
who
what if
does
you
the
made it like
auction.
a singing fish, but it was Ron Jeremy's that went to porn music?
Yeah,
my
it
God.
stares and looks at you. It's like Billy Bass. Yes,
Holy
I have the biggest
shit.
cock. It's been in more dirty
Oh, my
places than
God.
anyone's. There you go,
2
Iris.
minutes into the show. Not
Oh, my
even
God.
2 minutes in, and we're talking cock, stink pigs. Oh my God.
Well, you
It's
know
already
why that
done.
is? Do you know why that is, Mike? It brings up an
No.
interesting point. Well, careful studies involving no lab animals other than Julie and I have shown that when we go into the toilet right early, just hit them right from the gate out, the numbers go up. It's
There you go.
ridiculous. So, I mean, I
That's
don't know.
not okay.
I don't know if that says something about us or our viewing audience, but either way, and poor Donna, she's a nice young lady from she's from Nashville and she's got good manners and she's sweet and here we are talking like a
We're
bunch
so
of filthy
sorry.
sailors.
We're
I'm
so
sorry.
sorry.
Poor, her friends now are going to wonder what kind of people she hangs out with. Hey Pam, we know
She made
you're
it.
already
Pam
in
made
trouble. So yeah, no day on Live with Neve is it's content with that. Oh, look at this, we got Elizabeth the Love Slave. I love it.
There
That's
you go.
our girl. Man, she's volunteered for that, Julie. Is that what I'm understanding here?
No, she's laughing at the comments.
Oh, okay. I know she's my favorite person, and I just love Elizabeth.
We have U.S.
We love
Senior
to
Service
snicker at each
Appointment
other, but
Center?
I think she's great, man. She's like my other sister, she's cool, and
Did
she's
you
got
see
great
that, Neil?
acts. What was that about
We
a
had-
sister?
No,
Yes.
there's U.S. Senior Service Appointment Center. I knew your birthday was coming up. So.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, I got him.
Oh.
Oh man, that one's stinging.
That's
Well,
not
I'm not
the
getting
problem.
older. Technically, I have now a dad bod.
What does it mean?
What, to have a dad bod?
U.S.
It means the appointment.
What does that
center.
mean?
That's
It
somebody
means
who
Neil's
sits there.
birthday's coming up, Jules.
Yeah, what's that?
What's that?
He's an
Uh-huh.
old bastard.
I'm
He's
an
an old
immortal, so it doesn't matter.
He's an old bastard.
Yeah, it does. It
He's an
doesn't
old
matter.
bastard.
I am an old bastard. In fact, I'm a dirty old bastard. You can ask Elizabeth.
Yeah, we know that.
I know. I made her an indecent proposal, and she refused me.
3 seconds
Senior
in.
service.
Hey, baby, I got your money. Got your money. How'd that song go?
Show
hey,
me the
daddy.
cash,
What
baby.
was that?
Show me the cash.
Yeah. That
So
was it.
let's see. It's a good thing, Julie, that the private chat gets a like a red dot on it, because otherwise I'd just be staring at you guys. But then I just noticed Irish is pixelated or somebody's pixelated. I can't see it here. So, hey,
I think we're
Debbie,
good now.
Dingbat and Doofus.
That's Debbie's brother. Doofus is Debbie's brother, Howie. That's where we're staying.
Is that his Christian name?
That's it. Yep. He was baptized as Doofus.
Does he really come across as a doofus, or is he something like a nuclear physicist named Doofus?
No, he's actually really smart.
Who's
Okay.
Dingbat?
Hey, hi Kim, how are you, baby? So we have a few of our friends from the West Coast, and they're not pixelated, as far as I can tell. I haven't seen them in the flesh yet, but not technically anyway. Aside from some of those pictures that Kim sends around. Pork, it's getting bad when I start picking fights with the audience, our best friends.
Oh
you know,
my gosh!
the show's out. The clock is ticking of doom. You know.
Speaking of which,
so-
let's Mike.
Yeah.
Hey,
some rants.
first, I got to throw a shout out to this guy at one of these hotels we stopped at. It was a Roadway Inn, and this guy was the exact twin from Ray from Schitt's Creek. He was an Indian guy. So now I'm in the office, getting ready to check in, and I just start sneezing. I couldn't stop. I sneezed like 10 times, and the guy's like, "Oh, you must be having the COVID," and I'm like, "No, I don't have COVID." I said, and I've been vaccinated too. And he goes, "Oh no, I don't care. It's all bullshit. The whole thing is bullshit. You're so welcome to stay in my hotel because I don't care." I was like, I wanted to freaking hug him.
I love this guy.
He was
That's great.
so Ray. He was exactly Ray from Schitt's Creek. I just wanted to leap over the counter and hug the guy. But so
I thought
now we got to talk about some freaking stupid ass freaking road signs.
Oh, good.
What I'm going to mention, and I got to come up with a rant for this afternoon for this one. So now I pass a sign. It says Tourist Information Hospital. I'm saying, I drive by that sign. I'm like, something's really wrong here. What the fuck is going on? The Tourist Information Hospital. So we're going to get to that this afternoon. Now I see this hospice adopting the freaking highway. So I'm picturing myself. You're driving down the highway. Your father's supposed to be a couple of days from death. You see him out on the highway picking up trash. What the fuck? So now you call the hospice place and you say, "What are you doing? Why is my father out on the road picking up trash when he's got like 2 days left to live?" Well, that's exactly why he's out there, because he only has 2 days left to live and he needs to do his part. Why is hospice adopting freaking highways? It's so freaking... No, adopt something else. Go adopt a freaking community garden or something. Put fresh flowers in their freaking room. Don't send him out on the highway with 2 days left to live to pick up somebody's freaking cigarette butts. I'm like, so now I got a Tourist Information Hospital. I'm trying to figure out. I'm still working on that one. Because who goes for that? Somebody that their mind is overloaded with tourist information. So when I went to the Lincoln's birthplace the other day, I'm saying to myself, I better not take too much of this information in, or I'll be in that freaking Tourist Information Hospital. I can't. We are so. They don't belong on the same sign. There should be two signs: Tourist Information this exit, Hospital this exit. Why does it say Tourist Information Hospital all in one line, all one sentence? Because then you say, you can't. You can't. It's too freaking stupid.
That guy who's responsible for that is making $120,000 a year, and he's
I
sitting in an
know
office somewhere in a shitty little suit, drinking government coffee, fucking terrorizing the rest of us. And now, he has like one job, and he blows it.
And meanwhile, the hospital probably has no patience because, oh, honey, we can't go to that one. That's only for tourist information. So you're not going to go to that hospital. You're going to go fucking 9 more exits till you see a sign for a regular hospital. The sign that just says hospital, this exit. Tourist Information Hospital. I'm like, oh my God.
Soylent Green, or it's like a Stephen King novel, sort of a Children of the Corn. You pull in there. And
it's so freaking, well, like they said in Spaceballs, assholes, surrounded by assholes.
Oh,
right.
Oh, hey, on that note, we've got like 1 minute left. So are you going to be joining us this afternoon, Mike?
Yeah, I am, absolutely.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah.
He's back
So
from
you're
the grave,
I
man.
got a
quick
Riding in
question,
the
man.
flesh.
We have to discuss drunk COVID edition Monopoly. Oh, I had all my own rules. Oh, because here, let me show you something. Dingbat and Doofus had me drinking all types of flavored gins during this freaking Monopoly game.
Oh.
Now, I don't drink gin normally, so I just decided to play by my own COVID rules. I wasn't paying fucking rent. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't going to jail. They could all kiss my ass. And then, it was a fun game. But I'll tell you how the rules go when I talk to you later.
All right.
Man, Mike.
Well,
Can't wait.
I like
You
that.
got to be careful, Mike. You're going to end up in the hospice thing. I heard that's a dead end job.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
They're going to redline
There was
your
a lady
neighborhood.
laying on a stretcher on the side of the highway with a fucking IV bag going into her arm, trying to reach down and pick up a potato chip bag. Wait, come on. Don't adopt the highway for these.
Oh, God, it's cold. All right,
So
half
stupid.
past the hour on Live with Neve. We're going to a break. We'll be right
Man,
back.
we're hot today,
Right
baby.
back.
Yeah, we are. We are hot, aren't we? Yes, we are. And I'll keep saying that until I find what I need. Thank you.
They sentenced me to 20 years of boredom for trying to change the system from within. I'm coming now, I'm coming to reward them.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and I am hanging with Neve, and I am having the best time of my life.
Live with Neve Fridays on the East Coast from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
All right. How's everybody? Look at you guys. You're back.
We're back.
Have you been hydrated and, had your little session and you're feeling all, have you done a
Yeah, I
cleansing
drank the
breath?
rest of the gin. I'm good to go.
There we go. I only drink gin when I'm dating somebody new, just then I can go, you thought I was so normal, didn't you?
Not normal, ever. Don't ever think that.
I think the term is subnormal.
Well, define
my
as soon as someone can define what normal actually means,
That's
then maybe
true.
I'll jump on board. But everybody has their own definition of normal. Our normal has to do with all of this, so I guess this is normal.
Well, we know that we're all part of that family, Abby Normal. That's my family surname. Look at here. We got John
Greatest
Schneider
freaking
in the
movie
house,
ever.
too. Absolutely.
Greatest movie ever.
Absolutely.
Abby Normal.
Yes, indeed. It's hard
Oh,
to say
God.
because Mel Brooks had so many great movies.
That's true, yeah,
Blazing
it's true.
Saddles. I think he used every prop room on the Burbank lot at
Yeah.
Warner Brothers back then, because they had racks of stuff out in the parking lot, and I can hear the guys from accounting going, "What is wrong with that Brooks fella? My God, he's got to be kidding me! He's got every
Yeah.
wardrobe is open, and they're using it all. This shit's got to be cleaned for Christ's sakes. It's going to be 17
he's
cents
great.
per garment." But at any rate, yeah. So let's see. We have our great guest today. Irish, just before we go on to our great guest, tell me, how's things out in Detroit, man? Are you macking it with the homies, or what are you doing?
Ooh, well, I mean, not only do I mac it with, I went to the gym this morning. I picked things up and I put them back down. And, and then after that, we had a little bit of snafu stuff, but I think that's kind of normal in my day and time.
Snafu? What, the pest control company? Have they come back to you?
Funny thing is that they never called me again. I was really looking forward to talking to her again.
Oh, I think maybe in the next break or something we'll play that. John, we take cash. So I'll meet you at the house. Actually, I'll call you from a payphone.
Yeah, wire it straight to live with Neve
Yes.
at Facebook. Yeah,
Live
all
with
of that.
Steve. Yes, Neve's on vacation, so we have Steve coming in for the week. Julie's going to do her impersonation of a man for that week. She's going to wear my Howard
Really,
Stern
I
wig.
do. I
It's
do
just-
impersonations of men. I didn't realize that, but thank you.
Well, no, but
That's
look. I
what
know
every
you're an
girl wants to
actress.
hear.
You'll do whatever it takes for the part. I know you, girl.
She'll
Oh,
take
yeah?
it. She'll take one for the team, just the
Damn
same as
right.
in Oral. What was the name of that show? That movie again?
Oral Roberts.
No,
Oh.
Oral.
Irish is
Lando.
gonna know. Orlando. That's
Lando.
it. Yeah.
Orlando. That's
yeah.
right.
Hey, just the way she took one for the team that day. Just the way
Yes,
she took
I-
one for the team that day.
She can go down to frickin' Disney World. She can hang out with Minnie and Mickey. They're very upset because she's fucking goofy.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
god.
Oh my God. Well,
Jesus.
listen. Before we get any further into the gutter, let's have a nice little uplifting morning here. Let's get started. No, we don't
Mormon,
have
what?
any more.
I swear,
I'm
I was
wearing.
gonna say the same thing. Oh my god, I
With
can't.
Hey,
Mormons? Where?
I'm wearing magic underwear this morning. So when Annie gets home tonight, I'll let you know how it works out. Okay. Oh,
I
look
guess
at this!
that-
Everybody's in the house.
Guess
Here's
it all
Brian.
depends.
It all depends. That's right. You know, why do they advertise that? If you have that problem, believe me, you're walking around the grocery store trying to stick it under, like, the case of soda or something. Nobody's sitting there at home when the ad comes on for Depends going, honey, these things just aren't quite cutting it. I think I'm going to go down and try another pair. These are like, quilted soft.
Oh.
Huh? I mean, really, but it's like erectile dysfunction. Do any of you guys, or is it only me, get ads in the
All the
email?
time. I get them all
Oh,
the time.
forget about it.
Mm.
It's like
Oh,
dick
yeah, I
All
get
the
'em
time.
too.
I
central.
don't care.
I mean, I'm
I
a
get 'em.
natural
Rules.
born man. I don't need any of that crap. I'm strong like bull.
Yeah, I get the awesome spam ones. Hi, Jewel. Yeah, we've got these great new penis enlargers, perfect for you. I know you
Yeah.
need one because of because you're some stupid shit. Yeah, wrong
Yeah.
tree.
Maybe,
Try that again.
I don't know. Maybe they thought you were preferred or something. I don't know.
Forward me that
Well,
link. Oh, we're live.
All right. Well, listen. Let's clean up our act a little bit and bring in.
Well, I know Irish gets.
Best
I know Irish
friends.
gets those ads because his
All the
name is
time.
Irish. So he's getting the penis enlargement ads.
There we go.
All
Bada
the
bing,
time.
bada boom.
There it is.
All righty. Well, let's roll in and say hello to our guest.
Tee-hee.
Here's
Tee-hee.
everybody. But
Here
most
is
importantly,
everybody.
Donna. Let's bring Donna up. I mean,
Good
I
morning,
see her
Donna.
sitting there all lonesome by herself.
Morning,
There we
Donna.
are.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you
Good
today?
morning.
I'm good. Sunny day here in Nashville, and Friday, yay! It's
Yes.
we got the heat wave here. It's about 100 degrees here, and
Oh,
everything's rolling along. Glad
Well,
to be here.
well, we're glad to have you. I mean, it's you. I think you came on in the first year, maybe the first 6 months of the
Yeah,
show, and
back when all this crazy lockdown started back last summer.
right.
It's been about a year, yeah.
That's
I think
right.
I
We
was
both
starting
started
before.
about.
Yeah, we were navigating through all this insanity, and so you're still going, and
I saw you, and then I had started, but I'd already been watching your show, and it was
yeah,
part of that whole. I was bored at home, looking for some new music, and I just stumbled upon you, and here we are.
well, I'm glad you did. 62 weeks I did the Monday night show,
Right.
and it takes a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and but I enjoyed doing it. When all this first happened, it was like you know how it was.
Sure.
I had like 250 days a year that I play, and then everything just disappeared off my calendar, and then I
Right.
saw everybody else is playing online, so I will too, and that's exactly what I did,
Well,
and I'm very grateful for it and for all the people that tuned in, and
hmm
hey,
well,
I
it's
was
always
very
enjoyable.
resourceful. I wrote and recorded
There
2
you go.
CDs. There you
Mm-hmm.
oh
go.
wow, look at that.
Yep,
Check it
that's
out.
what I did. I was working on an album when everything shut down. So what do? I go record and write 2 more because that's how I roll.
That's the only way to
Good
roll.
girl. Yes, that's amazing.
Definitely, definitely.
I can run
Well,
lockdown TV down.
so I guess today you have a gig after
Yeah.
you get done with us. Tell us
Well,
about
actually, I
that.
have 2. I'm going live from the Humane Society of Sumner County.
Awesome.
That's our local animal shelter.
Hmm.
I've been doing live shows for them for weeks, and we go on and I play music. And my niece and nephews are there with me. They're in their late teens, early 20s, and
Hmm.
they all like to come be on the show. And we introduce the different dogs and cats that are up for adoption.
Oh, that's
So
great.
we play a song, and then we bring in a dog, and then we go back out and then play again, and then bring in another dog, and
Oh,
we
that's
have a lot
great.
of fun.
Good
Yeah,
for
and then
you.
it's a lot of fun. And what's really great is seeing all the ones that get adopted that we read about
Oh,
as we go
yeah.
along, the ones that we featured on our show that get adopted. That makes you
I
feel
bet.
good because you
Well,
get to know all these animals.
well, it says volumes about you. I don't like anybody who doesn't like a critter. If you're if you're not animal friendly, or if my dog doesn't
Get
like
out.
you, you know,
Yeah.
I'm kind of keeping an eye on him.
If the dog don't like you, you better pay attention
You
because
better pay
dogs are
attention.
the
They
character. You can't fool them,
Absolutely.
no, they pick right up
No.
on the jerk
They
gene,
do.
if you will.
That's very true to my heart too. You know, I am a big advocate of we have domesticated these animals. It's our duty to take care of them.
Absolutely.
It sure
Absolutely.
is. And you know, but the thing that I have a problem, you know, of course, during COVID, the adoptions went up a lot because everybody's home. Everybody was working at home, and I've noticed now there's an uptick in animals being dropped off
Surrendered.
to be adopted because people are getting out again. Oh, you know, I can't take care of this dog. You know,
Right.
well, when you
It's
adopt,
appalling.
that's forever. That's forever. You don't just trade them in. You know, well, I'm tired of this dog. He's not
Exactly.
cute anymore.
You know,
I'm
Yeah,
going to get
it's
somebody else.
it's
no,
like
and
my mom's
it's
getting to be a little bit of a problem. I'm going to trade her in, you know? I mean, really, it's
Yeah, you know,
insidious.
it is when for my for me I same thing. I've been a board member with a ferret shelter and everything. I've worked in rescue too a long time, and yeah, it's for me. As soon as they come into my house, they're never leaving. Once they come in, they live there.
Family.
Right.
Family.
Yep,
and they are
exactly.
family. They're your kids. I never had kids of my own, but
Same here.
I have
Yeah,
my dogs and my cats. They're my children. You know,
exactly.
Absolutely.
they're my babies.
Right,
You know.
right.
Yeah,
Well, my
exactly.
family used to be in the animal industry, and actually the name of our kennel was part of the family. And
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
great
nice.
name.
I like
And
that.
we really treated all of the the guests like they were our family. It was a great business.
Yeah.
And they've retired, and they're living in beautiful Sarasota, watching the show right now, probably wondering
Yes,
what they got into when they turned me loose on the world. But we've got about 4 minutes, Donna. Do you have time to play a quick tune before we go to
Oh,
break?
you know I do. I've always got time.
All
Here's
right, baby.
better but better.
Great.
What a long, strange trip it's been since the day of the madness began. A reckless of plans I made disappeared like that, just like that. I got angry, then I was sad about the good times I should have had. I knew I had to get back on track. Well, I could have been better, but I chose to be better. I won't let this old world drag me down to the ground. I found a blessing inside of the curse, and I remind myself that there worse that could have been better, but I chose to be better. I kept a positive attitude. This has really been a test for me. Fill my heart with gratitude instead of drowning in misery. I made lemonade out of the lemons, found a silver lining in this dark cloud. I made the best of my situation, 'cause the pity is allowed. Well, I could have been better, but I chose to be better. I won't let this old world drag me down to the ground. I found a blessing inside of the curse, and I remind myself that there was that could have been better, but I chose to be better. Greatest lesson I have learned, live one day at a time. Get the greatest gift we're given, gonna make the most of mine. Well, it could have been better, but I chose to be better. I won't let this old world drag me down to the ground. I found a blessing inside of the curse, and I remind myself that there were some could have been better, but I chose to be better. It could have been better, but I chose to be better.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Very
everybody.
good.
Thank you. Cool. Right.
Like it. I like it. I like it.
Thank you very much. And yeah, it's may I shamelessly put Quarantine Sessions Volume 2. That's where you can get it. There you go.
What was the name of
I've
the
been
other one?
donating all my sales to the local Humane Society is what I'm doing with the proceeds from my records because I'm dedicating them in memory of my mom. I lost her to COVID in January. So,
Right. I remember. Well,
so
it's always good seeing your nieces and nephews go with you. You look like a great bunch of folks having a good time.
we have a lot of fun. It's been really good for us because especially after we lost mom. It's been helpful to have the kids with me on this, and we have a good time together, and we're making memories and having
Right.
fun.
Absolutely. The best thing we can
What it's
all
about
do.
right there. That's
All right.
secret
Well,
of
we'll
life.
be right back. 1/2 the hour. Here we go. See you in a minute with Donna Frost
Thank
and the
you.
rest of this motley crew.
The Motley Crew.
Motley. The nerve of you.
I'm Keith. I'm Judy, and our company is Gone Country, and we design and produce our own really unique and fun cowboy hats. Keith and I have tried to create a business that's different by focusing on what's important to the customers. Our quality is so good that we offer a lifetime warranty on everything we sell. At the end of the day, if our customers are happy, we're happy. Check us out at GoneCountryHats.com.
Take a look at the sponsored artists and Gone Country Hats at GoneCountryHats.com to find your favorite artist's hat, like Duke Johnson, Sam Rourke, Neil, Jules, and more.
All right. Here we are, live with Neve. We are back. We have Donna Frost on. We've got the rest of our gang. We have Jules, Irish, and Mike. Jules, your mic's off, it looks like.
I know.
So,
I'm charging my phone.
there you
I have
go.
no headphones in right now. So,
Oh,
no back. No.
Boy,
Yeah.
we're going to turn Julie loose on the StreamYard rep in about an hour. You're going to just tape that recording for later playback. It's going to be fun. I'm kidding. We love our folks at StreamYard, and they usually take good care of us. But we're going to have to set them down and have a little come to Jesus meeting. Well, listen, let's go back. I want to ask Donna a few questions. Just a lot of you have seen her before on the show, and may know the answers to those questions. But for those of you who haven't seen Donna before, let's go and ask some questions. Okay, Donna. So tell me. When did you first start playing? How did you get started?
Well, I grew up in it. My family was, my mom and dad were singing in a group 2 weeks before I was born. And it started with my grandparents on both sides. They were singing and gospel. And then my mom and dad got together. And then her sister and he and his brothers, they formed a group and they were traveling with me 2 weeks after I was born. And I started playing piano when I was 9, guitar when I was 11. And of course, watching the Beatles like everybody else, seeing the Beatles on Ed Sullivan. I was 7 at the time. I realized that's what I wanted to do was play guitar and write songs. And I was like, hey, I can do that. I want to do that. I want to play. I want to write my own music. And
what was the first song you wrote?
Huh?
What was the first song you wrote? How old were you?
It was horrible. I know that. I don't know. It was some goofy song. It was some goofy song about New Orleans or something. It was really, it wasn't very good. I went to New Orleans and I was on Bourbon Street and it was a lot of fun, but I wrote a song and it was just bad. I don't even remember. It was so bad I forgot it.
Well, that's okay. I mean, everybody's got to get started, and that first time you pick up a pen and open up a tablet and start writing, the more you fill up those tablets too, the better your writing gets. I used to make a habit of trying to do it every day, and I haven't done that now in years. But when you do that, you really get good.
I have stacks of books. I mean, I keep them all. It's like I have journals and I write my songs in those and then I put them on the computer and archive them that way as well. But I've got all my journals with all my handwritten things. I mean, I've had things where you hear people tell this all the time about
Right.
writing on a napkin or on
Sure.
a
Sure.
paper towel or whatever. I mean, Carl Perkins wrote blue suede shoes on a paper bag, and it's true.
Right.
Brown paper bag. That's what he wrote it
I
on.
believe it. Yeah. We know
Yeah.
Elvis certainly wasn't wearing designer nudie suits or anything growing up. He grew up very poor.
No, no,
Yeah.
not at
I've
all.
seen his birthplace. It's like, a little sharecropper's cabin, about as big as my studio here.
I've never been to the place in Tupelo. I've been to Graceland, of course, and then of
Hmm.
course I recorded at Sun Studio too, where Elvis
Wow.
and all we did an album. Billy Hancock and I did an album
Right.
7
I
years ago
remember that.
called Bare Bones, and
Hmm.
we recorded that at Sun, and that
Okay.
was really overwhelming.
It's interesting. It's a small world, six steps of separation. I used to have a harmonica player in a band that I played in, Charlie O and the House Rockers. Now, his grandfather owned Sun Records,
Oh
and
wow,
he had B.B. King for his first artist. And then when he sold it to Sam Phillips, B.B. King was like the only person that he had that he kept,
yeah,
contract wise. But the contracts that Sam bought him out. But as a result, my friend Tom, he used to get, every time BB'd be in town, he'd have VIP treatment, go hang out with BB on the bus. And that was pretty cool for him growing up, I'm sure. Pretty
yeah.
awesome. But
That place has really got. I mean, when you stand on a spot where Elvis was, and then they've got the drum kit that, in the U2's movie Rattle and Hum,
right,
and Larry Mullen. Yeah, they recorded Angel from Harlem at Sun.
right,
And
Wow.
right.
Larry Mullen's drum kit is still there. So when you go record at Sun,
Hmm.
the drummer gets to play on that same drum kit. That's the one they had. It's a house kit in the studio. He left it there, and
Right.
that's the drum kit the drummers use when they record.
Wow.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I met when I was at Full Sail in college, I met Larry London, one of Elvis's great drummers. And
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he
he
was a
was
great
just
drummer.
he was an amazing drummer and just a great human being to hang around with, and we made a
Yeah,
habit out of taking guys like out for a drink or going out to lunch or something when they were teaching and guest teaching, and it was great talking to him. He was one of the
yeah,
first people think of him just as this country drummer, Elvis's drummer. But he worked in Nashville and in studios in New York and LA for the rest of his life. He
oh
played
yeah,
on Stephen Purry's album, the Journey guy when he first went solo.
right.
But he came to our class, and being a drummer myself, I was overwhelmed with how cool it was. He had all these drum triggers on his kit, and now everybody's got drum triggers. They've got samples
Yeah,
out the yin yang, and they don't even think about it.
yeah, they do.
But that was the first time I ever saw
Yeah,
anybody with sampled drums. And after his lecture, I was just knocked out. I'm like, oh my God, I've got to go up and find out what he's doing. And it was great because he gave me about a 3 hour
yeah,
discussion over a couple of beers on what he was doing and how they'd worked it out. And it involved a lot of noise gates on the tom toms, similar to Phil Collins, but pretty neat kind of a
Hmm.
thing for a music nerd.
yeah.
So,
Music
Nice.
nerd dream.
so let me ask you: have you played at the Opry?
Yes,
Oh
Wow.
well,
wow.
with Skeeter Davis, and I don't know if y'all remember Skeeter.
Right.
That's an interesting story too, because when Skeeter Davis recorded "Into the World" in 1963, I was a little girl, and
Right.
I absolutely adored her. And she and my Aunt Mary were, best of friends. And I would tell Skeeter I was going to sing with her when I grew up. Well, back in 1996, when she got diagnosed with cancer, she called me up and said it's time for us to go sing together. And I
Wow.
traveled with her to Barbados and to St. Lucia and
Wow.
around the U.S. And then I got to sing on the Opry with her quite a few times. And she would not shove me in the background. I got to stand on that strip of wood from the Ryman right beside her, and she would always tell the story about my childhood dream of singing with her when I grew up. And
Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
when
That's
she
cool.
after she died, when they
That's right.
inducted her in the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame in 2013, I was invited to come perform the End of the World at the induction ceremony, and
Wow.
I've got the
Wow.
video of that up on YouTube. That's pretty heavy stuff, yeah. But singing on the Opry, the coolest thing to me about the Opry was being backstage, because we
Right.
all have these rehearsal rooms, the dressing rooms,
Right.
Yeah.
and you go in the rehearsal area and you see like Marty Stewart and Vince Gill and Bill
Mm-hmm.
Monroe when he was alive, and Ricky Skaggs, all these people jamming together in one room, and I would just stand outside the door and just be in awe of what I
Oh,
was
I'm
watching,
sure.
and just be very quiet and watch what was going on back there. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
very thankful for those memories. I haven't got to be on the Opry on my own, but I can say that I played there because I sang with Skeeter, so
Well,
that was a cool thing.
that's pretty amazing. That whole 6 steps of separation. How years later, here you are. You're up at the Ryman. I mean, that's got to be an honor for anybody. And
Yeah, it really is. You just think a lot of children have dreams,
hmm
and when they grow up, you don't always get to realize those. But
right.
I'm living the dream. I've always wanted to play music. That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to sing with Skeeter, and I got to do that. And
Mm-hmm.
Great.
there are
That's
things
awesome.
along the way that have come true for me, but I'm very grateful for. And but the fact that I'm still gainfully employed as a musician at my age
Absolutely.
is in the age
Absolutely.
of COVID, for crying out loud, I
Right.
mean,
Right.
how many obstacles do I need to overcome, right? But I do
Mm-hmm.
it. It's
Have you ever
hard.
played with Roy Bookbinder?
No, I haven't.
I
I
just saw him
haven't.
in about a month ago up in Saratoga, New York. Excellent
Uh-huh.
show. He's another guy who's been just doing it and refuses to give up. I mean,
Yeah.
Donna, excuse me. Donna, you just mentioned Bill Monroe. I'm in Kentucky, and I saw a couple of things. I saw a highway named after him, a
hmm
couple
Yeah.
of other things that were named. So I didn't have a chance to look up and see who Bill Monroe was, but now I'm assuming he's a musician that might have been from Kentucky.
Yeah, he was the godfather of bluegrass. He really made bluegrass.
Wow.
Yeah, if you want to know
right.
who really made bluegrass just popular and big, and he was the
Right.
godfather of
Wow,
bluegrass.
I will definitely I'll read all about that then because I just saw the signs yesterday or the day before and I'm like Bill
Yeah.
Monroe. I said I got to find out why the highways are named
Sure.
after him and
Yeah,
cool,
he played
cool.
mandolin, and he had that they call that high lonesome sound that
Okay,
they take
Right.
for people. But if yeah, go check it out because
I will for
that
sure.
yeah, it's
You
good
can, you
stuff.
can hear how many generations when you listen to today's. Well, not so much today's country music. I don't want to slam anybody,
Yeah,
but
it's today's
we
country
didn't
music is
have.
rap. It's
Yeah, we
becoming
didn't
rap.
have any
It's disgusting.
over. We didn't have
It's
auto
90s
tune and
pop
all
rock.
that awful stuff.
It's disgusting.
I know
Yeah,
there's some pretty good
there
There's
is.
bluegrass
some
out
good.
there.
There's some that are keeping true to what country music is.
Right.
Half
Chris
of these new
Stapleton.
artists think it's white rap, and you know what? You
Yeah.
can take the
Yeah,
white rap
yeah.
and shove it right up your freaking ass.
Well,
Don't tell us how you feel, buddy.
when you go downtown,
I love Mike. Mike's the best.
like when you're going downtown on Broadway, a lot of the clubs down there used to would be like old school country and rockabilly bands playing, but now it's like mostly 70s rock
Fun.
cover bands on Broadway. And it was the same
Wow.
way in Memphis when I went to Beale Street. I mean, we were hard pressed looking for a genuine blues club, and it's
Wow.
Wow.
like finding real genuine country music bars around here. Good luck with that. You go to the Station Inn or Bobby's Idle Hour, but there aren't many, or Layla's downtown. But most of they've taken a lot of the old historical honky tonks and they're making them more like Vegas places, and they're
Right.
all
Gee
like
Yeah.
whiz.
exactly famous people. And Nashville's lost its soul, I think. It's just turned
Sure.
into I don't
hmm
even know what it is now. I stay away from downtown.
Gee
I
Right.
just
whiz.
Right.
yeah.
Well, it's too bad. I know. I recently just when I had a rental car last time, it was tuned to a country station, and I listened to it for a minute, and it was like, the vocals are like inhumanly too perfect. They were just like sound
Yeah.
like I was at Disney World listening. It's a small ride, you know. Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
Oh,
that's
guys,
small
shoot
world
me in the
after
head.
all.
Shoot me. Don't even start. Oh my God, kill me.
Yeah, but tell me, we have a little bit of time.
A
We've got a couple
passionate
of
lot
minutes.
today.
Would you
yeah.
perhaps play a Skeeter song?
Sure. I might as well play the one, shouldn't I?
All
Yes.
right, here we go. Everybody, Donna Frost, our good friend
Thank
from
you.
Nashville.
Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand. No, I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when he said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Ooh, don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye.
All right, everybody. Donna Frost, thank you so much, Donna, for being with us today. That was really sweet.
That right there is why you
Awesome.
are gainfully employed. That right
Wow,
there. That
so
was
awesome.
like listening to history. That was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're always welcome here, and of course, I keep an eye on to make sure you have something out that we can talk about always. And you're
Oh, I
always
appreciate it so
Great
much.
job,
Thank
Donna.
you for having me today. Thank you.
all right.
appreciate
Well, everybody, this is Donna Frost, and if you want to find her, she's on Facebook, she's on YouTube, she's everywhere. You can find her. If you can't find her,
I'm working hard enough.
that's right. Call me if you can't find her. I've got her back line. I can always
Right.
track her down.
That's right. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Well, have a great day with the animals today. Pat,
Oh,
you're
well.
back.
Melting flake of snow this year. I won't be sad to see it go.
Hi, I'm Darren F. Flynn, a singer-songwriter from Ireland, and I'm on Live with Neve.
I would have said it couldn't happen here. The people we
Hi, everybody. Neve from Live with Neve. We're just having a little fun driver here, so please PayPal me / at Live with Neve. All right.
What
How
a
about
great
it?
performance. What
Isn't
a
Donna
That was
great?
awesome. That was
I
great.
just
She's
love her.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, you could like literally put yourself in like one of those, you felt like being in one of those rockabilly bars, and it's just
Yes.
like, wow, that was great. That was great.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome. What a great
And
song,
then-
too.
Go ahead.
Great song, and I wanted to mention, before we went on, Donna had mentioned all the genres, different genres she's played across. She played death
Right.
metals or metal and a couple
What?
other things, and
Yep.
then
I
Yeah.
gotta find that.
Yeah,
I gotta find it.
yeah, and country
Look-
was her thing. Yeah, right. That's what I said too.
You should see
And
some
so
of
she
the
said, but the
pictures from
country
the
was her thing.
70s and 80s. I'm telling you what, she's still
Wow.
a
That's what she
good-looking
was
woman.
sharing. Yes.
And she did.
Yes,
she played in
that's
some
what she
really
said.
rock and roll bands, and all I can tell you is all those young boys were snapping at her, boy. Yes, indeed. Probably still are, Bunch of horny old bastards like me and Mike.
I tell you.
That girl's got a fine looking back end.
Oh, God.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Why is it
I
that-
really fine looking back end? You said it. Now you get it, bitches.
God, that
Oh
is-
my God.
You said
that
it, so now you get it, bitches.
OMG.
How do we go from Donna Frost, such a nice lady,
Because
and
you.
now- what did I? It's my fault.
Because you.
Wait, what did he
compliment-
say?
What did I
You
do?
said-
Clearly.
Neil goes.
Clearly innocent.
Neil goes. There's nowhere. It's talking about somebody's ass and say, "I just love to look up that ass" or something like that. Well, that's my cue.
No.
OMG.
What I said was, some of those young men were looking at Donna's fine badonkadonk. I wasn't saying that.
There you go.
There it is.
That's.
I truly hope Donna knows we're just having fun. I mean, God forbid she, I don't want to get her upset with us or with me anyway. Hey, Kim.
Oh no! Why? No.
Yeah, the barn sounds. There's your cue, Julie. Pam's
no,
calling
Pamela.
for animal sounds.
Give me a second, Pam. Hold on. Give me a second. Wait. Here we go.
God, that is. I hope the lion's getting pleasure because that sounds like my ex. Bluka.
In random groups of 4, ladies and gentlemen, we brought this show down from here.
OMG.
Yeah, let's just. Here we go.
Hey, the animal sounds work for the
it.
Beach Boys.
Stop it, Neil.
Oh
Stop
my
it.
God.
Stop it. No. That's a bad host, right? Bad. No. I'll get a newspaper right now. I will turn this car around.
Bad host.
Get a spray bottle.
Bad dog.
Oh God.
So, what other? We had all kinds of stuff. Julie's got stuff lurking in her freak file. I know you do. What have you got out there, Julie? You got some kind of.
Well, I wanted to check in with.
Or?
That's what I was going to check in with Susan Fine, who is the head of our deaf ears complaint department. She got another call and sent it over. So let's take a listen, see what that's like.
You've reached the complaint department on Live with Neve, and this is on Deaf Ears Complaint Department. What on earth are you calling about now?
Oh, hi. Oh,
Are you? Wait a minute.
who's this? Who am I talking to?
It sounds like you're high.
What?
It sounds like you're high.
I'm calling the compliment department. Who's this?
This is the complaint department, and you've reached Susan on Live with Neve.
Oh, Susan. I love the name Susan. It's so beautiful. I bet you're the most beautiful woman on the world. Oh, I love Susan. What a great name. Susan,
Get to the point. You're wasting time. You're wasting time on the phone. Get to the point.
This is the compliment center, right? Okay, cool.
No, this is a complaint department.
So amazing. I just love your voice. So I just think you're wonderful, Susan. And I'm calling the compliment department because I really wanted to tell you about why I was calling. It's just because I think you're so amazing, Susan. And then that show I watched, it's just so great, that Live with Neve. Oh my gosh, what a
And who do you like
Yeah.
on Live with? Who do you like on Live with Neve? Which person?
Oh, all of them are so wonderful. I think Neve is just so great. I've been wanting to have this baby for so long, and I've been trying to get a hold of him. And then Susan, you were so beautiful, and I was just
Excuse me, are you the person that stalked
together and stuff. It's just so fun. Things, just everything's so wonderful. Oh my gosh. Hi, you. Hi over there. Hi, how are you? Oh, yeah. Hi, who's on the phone? Who's this?
This is Susan from Live with Neve, and I suggest you get off the crack and get on the wagon.
Oh, so Susan, Susan, I think you're wonderful. I wanted to tell you about the show I watch. I think this is the compliment department. I wanted to make sure I give you a compliment that the show is so good. I love it. Some people can just slow down. I don't get it, but you guys are just you never meet people.
It sounds like you want to get it.
How ridiculous some people just seem to be sometimes. Oh my God, they're so silly and stupid. I just don't know what to do about it. But Susan, I love you. I love Neve. I love that guy who goes on and on and on and talks about stuff that's really bad. His name is Mike, I think, or Mike the Rant Man or something. Oh my God, I just don't have his baby so sexy.
Okay, so you wait. You want to have
Irish Scottish guy with the red hair. I don't know how he turned from a goat into a guy with a cat on his shoulder. It's like freaking magic or something. Some shit like that. How does that happen? Can you tell me? It's so cool.
He waves his magic wand, bibbity bobbity boo, and it turns into a pussy instead of a cat.
Wow, that is utterly amazing. Now, see, I really want to sleep with him and make sure I have his baby. I want to have his baby. Susan, I want to have your baby. Oh, and I want to have Neve's baby and Mike's baby. And, Julie, she's hot and stuff, but...
Okay, why don't we... Wait, why don't we make
film it?
Why don't we set up a date for you to come to the studio and do all of this, and Julie will hold the camera.
Yeah, if Julie could hold the camera, that would be the best, because she's so good at holding things. That's what my boyfriend said. My boyfriend said she's great at holding things, and she holds them all the time.
Okay, so I would suggest you call back another day, text them, and make an appointment to do it, so you could all get it on together.
Oh, I think, Susan, that's a great idea. You'll be there to join us, right?
Yes, I'll in case Julie faints from holding the camera, I'll pick it up and I'll hold it instead.
Hi.
Jules, I can't believe you want to have my baby. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now I got to go get this. Now I got snipped back in 95. I got to go get unsnipped real quick.
That's
Yeah,
the procedure right there. Just
never in my life think I would need it again. Here we go.
Untie the
There you
cord,
go,
Mike.
baby.
Make it happen.
Oh, man.
Just think about these few words. Child support.
I don't care.
Hey, what did you say,
if I get to,
Neil, that would be a
I get to
masculine
tap
child.
Jules. Oh, no. If it means I get to tap Jules, I'm fucking paying anything.
Woo!
I'll
All
pay
right,
some
there
Jules.
you go,
I'll
Julie.
go in,
Take you to Pound Town, baby.
That's
Straight
it.
to
I'll
Pound
be
Town.
freaking. Oh, fuck you. Oh, hell yeah. I'm just going to the doctor and say, hey, I get a chance to tap this. Come on, you got to straighten this shit out down there.
What? Yeah, and remember, there's none of this artificial insemination shit either.
Oh, no.
Got to
just
go
like
for
thoroughbred racehorses. You got to give it live. You got to
kick
be
that
witness.
stall.
Yeah.
Holy shit! What's wrong with you
Yeah,
guys?
baby, put the hammer down.
Yeah.
I love you guys so much.
Literally and
That's so
figuratively, put the hammer down.
I'm telling you, baby, that's it. The hammer of the gods. And
Or
now
as
I'm going to
Danny
unleash the
Danny
beast.
DeVito would say, oh, I'm going to be tapping her. Oh, I'm going after her. I'm going to get her snipped, and I'm going to tap the shit out of that.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God!
hit
we
it
could
like
do
a screen
twins.
door in a hurricane.
We could do twins, Mike. You could do Danny. I can do Jules. Come here. Let me see what you're working with. Yeah.
It's like looking in a mirror.
Danny, get over here and hold this. Get over here and hold this.
Hold her still. I cannot get this. I want to show her. I will let her hang. She can do bench presses with my Johnson.
Oh my God!
I shall bring you my phallus later. Yeah.
Yes, I'll show you what I stripped the mid
is
with.
all of a sudden now Julie wants to have everybody's baby. I thought
Oh,
she
yeah.
did it to me. Now she wants to have Neil's baby and your baby. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, what they do then is they artificially inseminate her, and then we guess which one it is. The little bastard comes out if he talks nonstop and drinks like right out of the womb. You'll know he's me. And Mike, in Irish, you'll just come out with a big fucking smile on your face, going, "What's up? Where's the kid?
Hi, everybody.
Oh my God!
What's happening?
What's going on?
And fucking
Little
you,
Irish in the
Mikey.
house.
I don't even
And
know.
the baby comes out going like this. Hey, how you doing? Then you know it's
hey.
fine.
That's it. Or you're gonna say, how much did that cost? You know, I want to get a bargain rate here. I didn't like the way you did this job.
I tell you what, I want out of here right now. I'm sick of it. I'm not going to put up with it.
I'm out of here.
Get
I
me
can't
out of
take
here.
it.
I can't take it. Shoot me out of here, Jules.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a lot of fun. I will talk to you guys.
We'll see you later.
God, that went too quick.
See you later, guys.
That's
I know.
what
I'm going to make
Mom said.
breakfast.
Thank you.
Banana walnut pancakes and sausage.
And magic underwear with lots of
send us
sausage.
pictures.
I'm on my way.
Oh my God.
Sausage patty, baby.
Hey Jules, hey Jules, this is for you, Jules. This is for you, Jules.
He has a piece of meat on his bicep. Yeah.
I don't care. I says to him, I
Pump
don't
him
care.
You're going to get arrested for carrying dangerous weapons, my friend.
If Jules says to me that she wants to have my baby, who am I to say no? Who am I to say no to her?
I don't know, but I'll take pictures.
The public
I'm a
demand.
photographer.
Hey Jules, wait. Hey, Dingbat Debbie wants Jules to know that Doofus is single. Debbie's brother Doofus is single. Oh, and I think
Bring Doofus on.
Oh, he's been out on the porch watching the show, and I think he's freaking hot right now.
Okay, bring
he's
him
all
on.
Over this.
Tell him
Oh,
we're going to
yeah.
talk to him. I'm going to straighten him out, okay?
Oh, wait, we're going to bring him on this afternoon. We're going to bring him on this afternoon, and he's going to profess his love to Julie.
Oh, all right.
Jesus.
All right?
Remember, listen, Julie, we have special menu options for Julie.
Special menu options? What does that mean?
Oh my God!
Like
It means when somebody dials, it's totally innocent.
sushi
It just
off
means
of
when
me?
it means when somebody calls on the phone, you can get 1-800-box lunch, and then they can say
You have
1
no
for
shame.
Julie,
No
2 for
shame.
Neil, 3 for Mike, 4 for Irish, or
And
you
it
get a
will quickly
Grand
become
Slam
the Jules
special
show.
for $5
Oh
each.
my God! All right, guys, I got to go make breakfast. They're all hungry.
Remember,
All right,
sausage
see you guys
is a
this
part
afternoon.
of sausage is a part of every breakfast. Remember that.
Yes.
Bring the meat.
Goodbye. Hey.
Still
All
live.
right. I
We're
guess
still live.